guys, today is December 12th. This morning we found Elfie and Comet hanging out by the little Christmas tree scene I have set up here. Looks like Elfie camped out with her blanket. Gonna give Comet to Savannah to cuddle today. Okay guys, so it is now 10:30 at night and I have to get ready for bed soon. So didn't film anything today because it was a very busy day. We had to go do some shopping and then came home and I had to edit yesterday's vlog and get it uploading. Then I started finally working on my crafts. I got 3 done already. So, and then I weeded some vinyl so that tomorrow I can start on the next batch of projects when I get home from work. And that took me till about 9:30-ish. So then I had to clean up, make my lunch for work, and now I'm just going to try and watch one of my shows because I didn't get to watch any of my shows from Thursday or Friday because it's just been way too busy. So I want to watch at least one of them before I go to bed, and then I have to go to bed and get to work tomorrow. So not much of a video today. I did do some nice pictures with my good camera of Evette today outside, so I'll show you guys those. So I felt like they turned out really nice. I've been kind of like humming and hawing over her hair because as much as I love it, I've seen some pictures of other people's Evettes and it seems to be like a wide range of hair types for Evettes. So some people's look more frizzy, some look more like what mine looks like, which is sort of like kind of between frizzy and wavy. And then I've seen a couple of people, not a ton, but I've seen a couple of people where their Evette has very like smooth, shiny waves that don't have a ton of flyaways like mine do or frizzy. And there was one in particular that I saw and I absolutely loved the way the hair looked. Like it was so shiny and very little flyaway, very little frizz. And so I thought, oh, maybe the person did something to it. So I asked her and she's like, no, she just came out of the box like that. And so there's been a mix of it. And basically most people, from what I've seen, like I asked some questions about her hair, seems like most people just take her out of the box and like don't really do anything with her hair because of the type it is. And so some people are lucky that like straight out of the box it's really like not very frizzy or flyaway, and other people it is, and some it's like in between. And then some are saying like, well, it looks really nice now out of the box, but I can guarantee that like the more I change my doll or move the hair around and it starts to like separate a little bit, because like it's always sort of clumped together when you get them because it's been in the hairnet for a while. So they're like, as it kind of unclumps and like separates and fluffs up a bit, like they expect that it most likely will get a bit frizzy, and then they're not really sure at that point what to do because I attempted to kind of tame some of the flyaways by spraying it with the synthetic wig conditioner that I have, and then just kind of like running my hand over the hair. It didn't really do much. And then I tried like spritzing with water and sort of like scrunching like this and smoothing with my hand, and like I just didn't. And then one strand in particular I thought I would just attempt to use the American Girl pick to sort of like gently pick out some of the knots and try to like, and then spritz it again and sort of like run my hand, like just sort of like tame the flyaways. I think it just kind of made it worse. So I just, after that, I was like, no, I'm not using the pick on any other part of the hair. So I just sort of misted it again and just sort of like ran my hair like this gently. And then I wanted to try and get like her hair kind of out of her face a little bit. So I sort of like used the pick just on those spots to sort of like comb it back a little bit. And then kind of left it to dry with her laying down. So then when I stood her up, her hair was sort of like, it looked nice anyways. So as you saw in the pictures, that's how it looked after I tried to fix it up a little bit. So I'm not really sure, but it just seems to be an array in terms of what type of hair you're going to get with her. So I don't know. At first I was like contemplating, should I exchange her and see if like I can get one that like when you take the hairnet off, it's going to be that shiny look. But then I thought over time it might just go to what it looks like now anyway. And anyways, I looked it up and like it's completely sold out now. She's totally sold out now on the Indigo website, and there's like 2 left in stock at one Indigo store that is semi close for me to get to. So by the time I would actually be able to get there, they're probably going to be sold out. So I'm holding off for now, and I'm just going to sort of like, I don't know, ask around, see if anyone has any hair care tips. I'm hoping that, because she's still fairly new, people have probably only had her for a couple of months. I think she came out in like September, October. So I'm thinking like people haven't had her very long and haven't really had to do much to fix her hair yet. So I'm just hoping like over time, maybe some YouTubers or something will make hair care videos for her particular hair type, because she's the only American Girl doll right now with that hair type. Like it's almost like a crimped sort of look. It's not actual ringlets, because like someone was saying in my group, oh, well, mist it and twist it around your finger. But I'm like, no, twisting it around your finger is what you do for like Courtney's hair, Gabriella's hair, because they have ringlets, and it's super, like I was intimidated when I got them because of their ringlets, but actually their ringlets are super, super easy to fix and make them look really, really nice. But Yvette's hair is not ringlets. It is not. It is like crimpy wave, but not like the tight crimpy. Like, you know how you could buy those crimpers that had, there was 2 different plates you could put on. So one was like the really, really tiny crimpy, which like really made your hair like poof. That's the kind I used to use. But they also had plates that were like a bigger wave. That's what Yvette's hair is like. It's like the bigger crimp look. So they've never made a doll with this hair ever. So it's completely new to us. So I'm hoping that either American Girl or another YouTuber will make some sort of hair tutorial for her, because I'd love to know if there's a way to like tame the frizz, because I'm sure like the more she's played with and like the more I change her outfits and handle her, like the hair is just gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be a challenge to figure out her hair. But I love her. Then when I was taking her photos outside, she did a face plant on the pavement because it was windy. And she got a little scratch on her forehead and on her nose. And I was a little ticked about that. I tried to buff it because I know sometimes you can buff scratches with a magic eraser. It sort of worked, but not a ton. But thankfully they're not like super, super noticeable. And she's not the first doll in my collection this has happened to. It's a real challenge photographing dolls outside and trying to get them to stand and not fall over on uneven pavement. It is a pain in the butt. I've had Mary Ellen has face planted on a rock outside, on the grass outside. Poor Mary Ellen has some scratches on her face, but unless you're like right up close. But I was a little bit upset about it today because I was like, I literally just got Evette and she face planted. So that was kind of frustrating. But it was like really, last night it was really, really windy out. Like, I forgot to tell you guys about that. When we went to dinner, it was so windy that like trees were blowing all over the place. There was traffic lights out. Places were losing power. The traffic lights were like swaying. And whenever we would stop at a red light, our car was shaking from the wind. It was so bad. Today, it wasn't quite as windy, but it was still windy enough that it blew over my doll when I was trying to do pictures. So that was annoying. So anyways, let's open the advent calendar so that I can watch my show and go to bed. Here we go. All right, so it is the 12th. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a Smurf. Whoops. Let's make sure there's not two in there. It's a Smurf. Why is his body like completely twisted around? Can his head move? Oh, his head moves. Oh, he's posable. His torso moves. Interesting. It's a Smurf. You know what? I actually don't mind that. I'm actually happy about this one today because I like the Smurfs. And he will be added to my 80s shelf. So I'm cool with that. Yay. Focus. Focus, camera. It's a Smurf. He's actually kind of cute. Does he stand up? Oh no, he doesn't stand up. He's top heavy. Oh, that sucks. Well, now I'm disappointed. Because oh, there. You just have to be particular. Oh, that's weird. It must be my shelf is like weird there. Okay, that's odd that he'll stand like that but not facing forward. Oh well. Okay. That's doable. I'll see if I can get him standing on my 80 shelf. Cool. All right. It's a Smurf. I don't know which Smurf it is, but it's a Smurf. Hey, I don't mind that. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching today. Sorry it was such a short video and not much to see, but we'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.